here is called lead generation. So how to find really the hottest leads in the marketplace using some stealth underground techniques. Well, the first thing we want to look at is, why mobile websites and why now? So why is this a great time to really get into this business and to start making money? Well, the good news for you is that, mobile usability really has changed. There's an increased use of mobiles, and again, it's always growing. They're always finding different ways and different reasons to use mobile for different things. 1/2 of all local searches are performed on a mobile device. Now, that is a big statistic, because we know that people are taking out their cell phone and are looking for local stuff. So either it be a plumber, an electrician, a restaurant, a local museum, or whatever. A lot of people are, using their cell phone for search. And that is a big opportunity for you if you can show that to a business owner that most likely has a lot of mobile search, okay? So businesses like restaurants or real estate agents or bars and pubs, things like that get a lot of local mobile traffic. So it's a major opportunity. Okay, the bad news, I guess, is for them, the business owner. Most business owners have a non-mobile optimized website, and they're sort of doing like this guy here, and they're scratching their head going, why do I need a mobile site? Why would I need that? So our job here is to prove to them that, yes, there is a lot of traffic coming through mobile, and we have to show them how to, fix the problem with a mobile website. So again, this is what we're going to be covering in the next couple of modules here. So why could this be, I guess, the easiest sale you will ever make? Right now, business owners, they know for a fact that mobile is taking over the entire world, okay? Okay, maybe not, but they do know that a lot of people are now using mobile more and more. So what that means for you is that, when you're talking to a business owner, it really does make your job easy, because you can tell them, hey, listen, Mr. Restaurant Owner, do you notice that more and more people are texting away, or people are on their cell phone, and they're, not even having a conversation with the person sitting in front of them anymore? And business owners will tell you it's ridiculous, and you kind of play off this, but they'll say, I know, it's horrible. People are always constantly on their cell phone. So that is what's called social proof. So it works really, really well, because you can then say, okay, so if you understand that most people, while they're on the go, they're always on their cell phone, they're checking out websites, they're doing local searches, the proof is right in front of them. And again, mobile really does change the way we buy things. I don't buy anything without checking it out online. So if I'm buying a book now, I'll check out, local Amazon reviews before buying it. Or if I'm going to a restaurant, well, before I walk into the restaurant, I'm going to either use Yelp or I'm going to use Google and do a quick search and look at the reviews and stuff. So my cell phone really helps my buying decisions. It really, really does. So it makes a big impact on how we buy. Now, what are some really great markets to go after? And Roger D, which is myself, I always say to go where the money flows. Here's a stack of money here. If a business owner is spending a stack full of money to generate traffic to his website, to generate, phone calls into his business, your job is going to be a lot easier to, bring forward a mobile idea to their business so that you can move forward and get the sale. It's a lot tougher than if you have a business owner who's got empty pockets for marketing, where they don't do marketing and they're, all word of mouth and this and that. So don't fight, never fight in this marketplace. Don't try to over-convince someone. They're either in this, new way of marketing. They all, they all know that they should be doing something like this. But if you find a business owner that's really pushing you and is not open to your ideas, just go to the next one. There are literally hundreds of restaurants and pubs and real estate agents and plumbing companies out there that will be very happy to hear what you have to say. So again, don't bang your head, against the wall here. Go for the businesses that have the money, that are spending money on marketing and understand the value of bringing in new customers into their door. Now, let's talk about a few great markets to go after. Restaurants are pure gold right now because, again, a lot of local searches, and I'm going to show you guys how to prove this, but there's a lot of local searches for things like restaurants or, Toronto Italian restaurant or Toronto Mexican restaurant. There's a lot of local mobile search, and I'll show you how to look at that in a second here. Real estate agents, again, huge. They're having billboards all around the city. They're advertising their website on every house they have for sale. They've got, some of them now have QR codes on the top of their for sale signs, which you can provide them pretty easily. And again, it's all by mobile. If I'm driving by and I'm thinking I may want to buy a new house, and I see a great house for sale, and on the top of the property it says, 342 Rogers Street, I'm going to go to, .com. I'm going to go to that on my mobile site, and I'm going to do a search, and I'm going to, want to get more information on the property. So by having a mobile optimized website is very valuable for real estate agents. Think about when when those situations where you really need your cell phone if you're stuck somewhere, okay? Those are usually markets that get a lot of mobile search. So locksmiths, if you're locked out of your house, what do? Of course you're going to grab your cell phone. Of course you're going to grab your cell phone and you're going to check up and go on Google and try to find a locksmith. Pubs are great. Bars work really well. Again, you walk out of a bar, you're sort of drunk. You're going to look for a taxi service. What's the easiest way? Take out your cell phone. Check out Google Places. Exactly. Limo services, plumbers. I mean, these are the markets that we really enjoy going after when it comes to mobile. And I'm sure you can think of a lot of markets. But again, think of markets that might have a lot of mobile search. That usually makes your job a lot easier. Now, where do people advertise their site? Okay, so what market, have, again, a high probability of mobile usage? So think of billboards. If you're going on a billboard and there's a big QR code on the billboard or a website, you're going to take out your phone either while you're walking or driving and you're going to check it out. Radio stations. Again, if you're in the car, you're in the passenger seat and you hear a great radio station ad and they give you the website to go to, you're going to take out your cell phone and you're going to check it out. Real estate magazines and stuff like that are really good. Pay-per-click campaigns, guys. If someone's spending money on a pay-per-click campaign and they're driving traffic to their website and it's not mobile optimized and you can show them that there is a lot of mobile search for this marketplace, you've hit gold. It's like an automatic sale, and you can show it. You can say, listen, let me show you how many people are coming through to your website through mobile. As well as we've got, again, Google Places, high rankings. If a restaurant has a very high ranking for a very mobile searched keyword, like, again, Toronto Italian restaurant, you can, again, prove to them, hey, great, you've got high rankings, which is great, that's perfect. But guess what? When people get to your website, they want to run away from it on their mobile phone because it's so hard to navigate. The yellow pages are good. Again, these people are spending active money into the marketplace. They're sending people to their website, and they've got the money to do so. Again, we've got magazines. So if you're at a dentist's office and you're looking at a magazine and you see an ad that really attracts you or a website, you take out your cell phone. Exactly. So magazines work great. TV. Did you know 25% of the people that are texting or checking out the internet are also watching TV? Huge opportunity here, guys. Again, where do you get stuck? Where do you need that kind of a phone hero situation where your phone becomes your hero because it saves you when you need a number or when you need to call someone or when you need to check out a website? So start thinking that way. That is the mindset that you need for this mobile stuff. Could this be the easiest money ever? Well, most websites look really horrible on a mobile phone. So again, the restaurant industry is really a gold mine for the marketplace. And again, the money is there. You just need to go out and get it, okay? And again, the restaurant industry is having a hard time right now. In certain markets, you need to go out there and help them, okay? And again, did you know that you can increase sales for a restaurant by 25% very quickly by using mobile? Let me teach you something very important here. Most restaurants, okay, or most pubs or bars or things like that, they are always advertising to a new marketplace. They're always trying to get new customers to walk into their door. But the big opportunity lies into their current active customers. So customers that come in maybe once a month. So with mobile, if you're building them a mobile website, you can allow them to create either an email list or use SMS text message marketing and build a list, a database of their active customers so that you can keep marketing to them on a weekly basis on the business's slower business days, okay, on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So you can make a huge difference in a restaurant's life, business owner's life, if you're able to increase their sales right now in this type of economy by 25%. It's been proven that, you can increase any business, by 25% if you start building a list and then marketing to that list using, either email or SMS text message marketing. Now, what I want to show you right now is how do you prove to a potential prospect or client of yours that there is mobile traffic in that on the web right now for their industry. Let's take a quick look at Google so I can show you exactly how to take a quick look at this. All right, so once you're on Google here, you can type in Google keyword tool, and you're going to find right here the Google tool for Google AdWords. Now, if you open this up, you've got an advanced options and filters here, okay? So if we click on, you're going to want to choose your right country. For me, it's Canada. Choose English. And then right here, guys, is where the goal is at. So see where it says show ideas and statistics for. See how here it says desktop and laptop devices. Go to all mobile devices so we can see what kind of traffic we get when we start looking at these different industries. So let me just put in this code. Let's take a quick look for, let's say, Toronto Italian restaurant, okay? So this is how you would prove to a business owner. If every single time one of our reps goes out on an appointment for mobile, we always want to prove our case because it makes your sale a lot easier. And by doing this, you can prove your case very, very quickly, okay? So see here how it says Toronto Italian restaurant. We've got about 1,000 to 1,300 monthly searches, okay, on a mobile phone. So as every single day, 30 to 50 people or whatnot are typing on their, mobile phone for, Toronto Italian restaurant. If you want to make it even more vague, if you type in Toronto restaurant, you will see that there are over 60,000 mobile searches in Toronto on a local monthly basis. So in Toronto, on average, between 1,500 and 2,000 people are looking for restaurants in Toronto. So if we go here to Google and we type in, Toronto Italian restaurant, you will notice here that these restaurants here are coming up, on the first page on the Google Places. So do you think that, this guy, Little Anthony's Italian restaurant, gets traffic? He's in the A position. He's getting probably 35 to 45 hits a day, from people who are looking for, restaurants and such. So absolutely, these guys get a lot of traffic. And even if you type in, Toronto restaurant, which gets a whole lot of traffic, these guys here get a bunch of web traffic through mobile. So do you think it would be easy to go up to a business owner, send them a quick letter by saying, hey, listen, based on the research I've done, I noticed that right now there are over 60,000 people a month looking for Toronto restaurants, and you're getting a ton of this traffic and you're pushing away these people because you don't have a mobile optimized website, okay? So Absolutely. Okay. So this is how we prove, sort of look at the marketplace, and it gives us an idea as to how many people are searching for these different types of things. So, the other thing is that once you do, sell someone a mobile site, you can then start to do a lot of different things for them. So that's the big idea here is sell them a mobile site no matter what. You're going to make a little bit of money from it. But once that trust is built, you really can start to sell them things like SMS, text message marketing, mobile SEO, and all these wonderful things. Email marketing through mobile, Facebook fan pages for social marketing, all of these great things. And again, if we go back to saying that, most of the businesses are losing 25% of their profits by not marketing to their existing customers, well, it creates a big opportunity for us who are doing mobile and social media marketing, because you can now create something where all of their existing customers want to be part of. Either it's a VIP SMS text messaging list, either it's following them on Facebook and all these wonderful things. So there's a major opportunity. You can literally go into a business and help them increase their sales by up to 25% with these tools. Okay, and then what we do is when they do build a list, we start sending them anywhere from 1 or 2 weekly text messages with specials and deals every single week. So it works really well. And open rate for SMS text messaging is huge. It's like 95%. When you get a text message, do you check it out? Do you read it? Absolutely. So same thing happens here. If you've got a list of 1,000 people, which are their existing customers, and you send out a great deal, 95%, so 950 people within the first 15-20 minutes will see this great deal. So if you're sending off a great deal when those hot buttons are really hot at around, let's say, 11:30-ish, close to noon where they'll have lunch, or later on during the day when they'll have supper, you'll have a high success rate, and you can really help businesses out. Opportunity right now, there's such a huge opportunity with mobile. It's really incredible. So I want you to go out there and genuinely help local businesses out. And again, in return, you'll get exactly what you want out of your business very quickly if you help people get what they want out of their business. And that's what we're really doing here. So go out there, crush it, and I will see you on the second module here. And I can't wait to reveal all this great information. So I'll see you on the next module. My name is Roger D. Thank you very much.